habits. If you have not followed his Triple H Horse Racing Podcast, you're missing out. It's one of the best podcasts in the country.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of the HHH Racing Podcast. I am your host, Noah Meagher, host of Pacific Horse Players, and this is the Delmare 2025 Summer Meet Preview. First order of business is the stake schedule at Delmare this summer. You can see on the screen we've got things kicked off Friday, July 18th on opening day. The Oceanside Stakes is the feature on opening day. We're going to be talking about that race as well as the rest of the late pick 5 on episode 37 of Pacific Horse Players with myself, Jackson Muniz, Ryan Anderson, and special guest Frank Scattoni. We've got 2 Breeders' Cup Winning Your In races to kind of get things kicked off to start the summer down at the Seaside Oval. Those include the Grade 1 Bing Crosby and the Grade 1 Clement L. Hirsch. And then at the bottom of the screen, about midway through the summer, we kind of get into our 2-year-old stakes action. We've got the Grade 3 Best Pal and the Grade 3 Sorrento Stakes for 2-year-old boys and 2-year-old fillies. Second half of the stakes card, you can see on the screen now, we've got 4 Breeders' Cup Winning Your In races, and boy, do we have some Breeders' Cup potential here riddled within these stakes races. We've got the Grade 2 Pat O'Brien. We saw Raging Torrent win that race last year. Pacific Classic, of course, is kind of the highlight of the whole meet itself. We saw Mixto upset at a big price last year, and he went on to do some very, very nice things overseas. Grade 2 Delmare Handicap. And then to wrap things up in terms of winning your in races, we've got the Grade 3 Green Flash. We had Notorious win that race last year, who ended up running second and neck behind Starlust in last year's rendition of the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint, which I always think it's a big advantage to have that experience over the 5 furlong turf configuration at Delmare. And then at the bottom of the screen to kind of wrap things up this summer, got the Grade 1 Delmare Debutante and the Grade 1 Delmare Futurity with a lot of juvenile stakes and other stakes action riddled in there as well. Just a lot of great stuff. And that's kind of the time when those juveniles begin to kind of assert themselves at the top of their respective divisions. Next thing that we're going to be talking about, of course, is the Delmare Ship and Win program. If you start a runner at Delmare who last ran out of the state of California, you're eligible for taking advantage of the Ship and Win program. Following bonuses, you've got the $5,000 starter bonus for first dirt start, $50,000 purse bonus for every dirt start this summer. And then in terms of the turf, you got $4,000 starter bonus for first turf start and a 40% purse bonus for every turf start this summer. Not super important in terms of the handicapping side, but I think it's important to note, especially when you're looking at the program and the past performances, just to kind of figure out trainer intent. You know, you got these trainers coming over from the Kentucky circuit, sometimes the Florida circuit, sometimes even the New York circuit. I think it's important to try to key in on trainer intent. And something that's important to note, too, as well, if they come in, lose their first start, they're still eligible for that bonus, their second start at Delmare. Last order of business, but certainly not least, is our Delmare-only Powerpix tip sheet. Of course, you can go purchase those and check out more about us right here with this banner. Check us out, hhhracingpodcast.com. All you got to do is type that into the search bar. Not too worried about the podcast in general. But we are worried about the Delmare Powerpix tip sheet in terms of this show. So we're going to talk you through those. Of course, I've got the website up on the screen right now. Pete Visco does a tremendous job making things nice and user-friendly for you guys. So once you get to the website, this is the main menu right here. You're going to click on the Powerpix tip sheet tab. Not the first one, not the second one, but the third one down from the top is the Delmare-only Powerpix tip sheet. We've got a lot of great information on here, including things like what's included with the subscription options, how you can pay and subscribe to those things through PayPal and Venmo. And then the most important thing that I want to iterate is this thing right here that I've highlighted is the deadline. So the deadline to sign up for these is 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, July 24th. Again, deadline 11:59 p.m. Eastern, I believe, on Thursday, July 24th. And then a little example for you guys to see. If you are a regular Powerpix subscriber, you kind of know the gist of what we do, ABC grids, top 3, K-Man pick 5s, pick 4s, such stuff. And then our most patented thing that we offer in terms of giving information to you guys is our price and spot plays. So had a lot of success last year doing that, and then just success in general in terms of the tip sheets that we've given to you guys over the past several years. A lot of great stuff going on for you guys this summer. Make sure you go check out all that great stuff at our website, as well as our live shows on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights. Good luck to all of you wherever you play, especially Delmare this summer.
If you have not followed his HHH Horse Racing Podcast, you're missing out. It's one of the best podcasts in the country.